Ladies, let's talk about something that might make you raise your eyebrows, blush a little, or maybe even secretly nod in agreement. You know those moments in the bedroom where he seems to have a very particular favorite. Maybe he doesn't just suggest it once in a while. Maybe he gravitates toward it. Maybe he requests it. Or maybe it just seems to be his instinctual go-to. I'm talking about doggy style. That moment where he positions you on all fours, takes control from behind, and you can feel that mix of primal hunger and focused energy pouring out of him. Now, if you've ever wondered what it means when a man is interested in doggy style, today we're going to unpack it. And trust me, it's not just about sex. It's about psychology, intimacy, attraction, and the hidden meanings men rarely articulate but express in the bedroom. First, let's get this out of the way. Men are incredibly visual creatures. That doesn't mean they don't love emotional depth or mental connection. Of course they do. But in the rawest, most physical sense, they are turned on by what they see. Doggy style offers a man the ultimate panoramic view of you, your curves, the shape of your back, the sway of your hips, the arch that naturally forms when you position yourself. To him, this is like art in motion. So when a man loves doggy style, sometimes the simplest explanation is this: he finds you visually breathtaking. He doesn't just want to feel you, he wants to watch you. He wants the privilege of soaking you, and from a perspective that floods his senses. But there's another layer. Doggy style often creates a dynamic of power. When he's behind you, he has more control over rhythm, pace, and intensity. For many men, this scratches a very primal itch, the desire to lead, to claim, to express raw passion. It's not about being disrespectful. It's about surrendering to that unfiltered masculine energy. If a man is drawn to doggy style, it can often mean that he wants to feel like he's in charge, not in his daily life necessarily, but in that sacred, intimate space where two bodies meet. It's his way of saying, in this moment, let me take care of everything, let me drive, let me channel all the hunger I feel for you into something physical. Now, here's where it gets interesting. From the outside, doggy style may look like the least romantic position because of the lack of direct eye contact. But in reality, many men experience it as one of the most intimate. Why? Because it allows for deep, powerful penetration. Because it creates a closeness where his entire body is aligned with yours. Because in that moment, he's not distracted by your eyes or your words. He's lost in the raw, physical unity of you. For some men, this is the moment they feel the most merged with you, the most consumed by you. If he craves this position, it may mean he's not just chasing pleasure, he's chasing that intoxicating closeness where he feels fused with your body. And then, of course, there's fantasy. Let's be honest, doggy style has always been associated with primal animalistic energy. That's part of its allure. If a man gravitates toward it, it may be his way of stepping into fantasy territory, living out the raw, edgier side of his desires. This doesn't mean he's not loving or tender. It means he's adventurous. It means he wants to explore. It means he trusts you enough to unleash the unpolished, unfiltered side of himself. For many men, doggy style isn't just sex, it's play, it's freedom, it's the thrill of stepping into something wild while still being safe in your embrace. Now, here's something you may not realize. When a man chooses this position, he's also showing vulnerability. Yes, vulnerability. Because in that moment, he's exposing his deepest desire. He's saying, this is what turns me on. This is how I want you. Men aren't always great at articulating what they want emotionally. In the bedroom, their choices reveal everything. Doggy style might be his unspoken way of saying, I want you in the rawest way possible. And for many men, that's not about degrading you. It's about worshiping you. It's about honoring the beauty of your body in a way that words could never capture. So when you ask, what does it mean if he's interested in doggy style? The answer is not just one thing, it's many things. It could be his love for your curves. It could be his need for control. It could be his craving for closeness. It could be his desire to indulge in fantasy. And it could be his way of showing you that in that moment, you are the center of his universe. Now let's peel back the next layer, because here's the truth when a man chooses doggy style again and again. It isn't just about the thrill in that moment. It's often a reflection of who he is, how he views intimacy, and the way he expresses desire. You see, men aren't always taught how to voice their feelings. They're told to be strong, to keep it together, to not overcomplicate things with too many emotions. But in the bedroom, when the walls are down, when it's just the two of you, his choices, the way he touches you, the positions he prefers, the way he breathes when he's close, those are his confessions. And doggy style is one of the clearest confessions of them all. Think about it. From behind, that he has complete freedom. He's not looking into your eyes, and that means he doesn't feel the need to hide the rawest version of his desire. For many men, doggy style becomes the position where they let go of restraint. It's not about manners, it's not about performance, it's about instinct. When he pulls you close, when his hips slam into yours, when he grips your waist, that's not rehearsed, that's primal honesty. And if a man chooses that often, it's his way of saying, this is who I am when I stop trying to impress you and simply let my desire speak for itself. But here's what women often miss. His interest in doggy style doesn't mean he doesn't value eye contact, intimacy, or tenderness. In fact, sometimes it's the opposite, because when he takes you this way, he's also showing you trust. He's saying, I want to see you in your most vulnerable, exposed position, and I want you to let me in fully. There is a deep vulnerability in turning your back to someone, in letting them have that level of access. And when you allow it, when you surrender to it, he interprets that as the highest form of trust. That's why men often say doggy style is their favorite. It's not just because of how it feels for them. It's also because of how powerful it feels when you allow it. Now, let's talk about dominance, because this is where so many misunderstandings happen. Yes, doggy style is dominant. Yes, he's in control, but that doesn't mean it's about power over you. For many men, dominance in the bedroom isn't about superiority. It's about responsibility. It's about being the one who carries the intensity, who takes the lead, who ensures the experience is thrilling for both of you. If he's drawn to this position, it might mean he's drawn to the responsibility of giving you an unforgettable experience. He wants to be the one driving the passion, setting the rhythm, holding you steady so you feel secure enough to let go. There's also something else. Doggy style gives him the chance to admire you. And I mean really admire you. He gets the visual of your back, the sway of your body, the arch of your hips. It's an angle that mesmerizes him. Think of it this way: when you look at a piece of art, you don't just want to see it from one angle. You want to move around it to appreciate it from different perspectives. For men, your body is art, and doggy style, that's one of the most breathtaking perspectives. When he leans back and looks at you, when he places his hands on your waist, when he whispers, "You're so beautiful." In that moment, what he's really saying is, this view of you is driving me insane. I can't get enough. Now, let's touch on fantasy, because let's be real, doggy style is one of the most popular fantasies men have. Why? Because it allows him to indulge in something primal, something animalistic without shame. If he's craving this position, it might mean he's craving that release of inhibition. In everyday life, he might have to hold it together, be composed, responsible, polite. But in that moment, when he's behind you, when there are no eyes watching, when there's no judgment, he gets to let go. Doggy style becomes his escape, his sanctuary, his place to be unfiltered. And if he keeps coming back to it, it may mean he trusts you enough to see that side of him, the side that is hungry, raw, and uninhibited. But there's another dimension most women don't realize sometimes. Doggy style is about intimacy on his terms. Some men struggle with direct emotional intimacy. Looking into your eyes while making love might feel overwhelming, even intimidating. It's not because they don't love you, it's because eye contact is powerful. It can strip away defenses and make a man feel naked in ways he isn't ready for. Doggy style, for him, becomes a safe place. He still gets to be close, he still gets to give and receive pleasure, but he doesn't feel overexposed emotionally. If this is the case, his preference doesn't mean he lacks depth. It means he's pacing himself. He's letting you in slowly, showing you the parts of himself he can manage to reveal at that time. Now let's talk about you, because what it means when you allow doggy style is just as important. When you say yes to it, when you position yourself willingly, when you lean into it rather than resist, you're communicating something powerful. You're saying, I trust you. I'm letting you see me in this vulnerable, exposed position, and I'm confident enough to surrender to you. At that moment, whether you realize it or not, feeds his deepest need as a man, the need to feel trusted, the need to feel wanted, the need to feel that his desire for you is matched by your willingness to open yourself up to him. That's why so many men associate doggy style with passion. It's not just the physical angle, it's the emotional message it carries. Here's a fascinating truth. Many men actually climax faster in doggy style. Why? Because it overwhelms their senses. The view, the control, the intensity, it all builds up to the point where holding back becomes nearly impossible. If a man keeps asking for doggy style, it might be because that's when he feels the most consumed by you, the most lost in you. In his mind, it's not just about pleasure, it's about losing himself in the experience. And for men who find it hard to let go in life, that's priceless. Finally, let's not overlook the fact that when he wants you this way, he's also showing you his attraction in the purest form. Men don't request doggy style with someone they're lukewarm about. They don't crave that angle, that closeness, unless they're deeply turned on. If your man is consistently drawn to doggy style, take it as a compliment. It means he's captivated by you. It means your body inspires him. It means you're the fantasy he wants to keep living out over and over again. Now, ladies, let's go even deeper, because by now you've started to see that doggy style isn't just a random preference. It's a window into the psychology of a man. But here's where it gets truly powerful, what you do with that knowledge. See, knowing what a man likes is one thing, but knowing why he likes it and how to use it to build deeper connection, that's where your real influence and feminine power come alive. Let's start here. When a man chooses doggy style, he's telling you something about how he experiences attraction. He's showing you that for him, desire isn't just about slow kisses and whispered words. It's about hunger. It's about passion that feels uncontrollable. And if you pay attention, that tells you something about what he wants from you emotionally too. He doesn't just want you to be agreeable, polite, or nice. He wants to feel your wild side. He wants to know you're not just a partner in life, but also a lover who can match his intensity. So when you lean into this position, when you arch your back, push back against him, maybe even moan a little louder, you're not just giving him pleasure, you're sending him a message. I can meet you here. I can meet you in your rawest, most primal space, and I'm not afraid of it. And that does something to a man. It softens him outside the bedroom, because he feels he doesn't have to hide his true self with you. He learns that you can handle his passion. And once a man knows that he bonds with you on a level he doesn't bond with most women. Now let's talk about fantasy again, because doggy style is often the gateway to it. When he's behind you, when you can't see his face, when the rhythm takes over, that's when fantasies flow. Maybe he's imagining a scenario, maybe he's tapping into a memory, maybe he's living out a desire he's never voiced. Does that mean he's thinking about someone else? Not at all. Most of the time, it's simply that the position frees him to imagine, to create, to let his mind wander. And here's the thing that's healthy. Men need space to express their fantasies, just like women do. And when you allow him to take you like this, you're giving him that freedom. You're saying, you don't have to censor yourself with me. You can bring all of you to the table. That freedom is intoxicating for a man, because in most areas of his life, he's always censoring, always filtering, always controlling himself. With you in this moment, he doesn't have to. But here's where you can take it to the next level. Instead of just being passive in doggy style, learn to engage with it. Move your hips, change the rhythm. Look back at him with that teasing, daring glance that says, you think you're in control, but I can drive you crazy from here too. That drives men insane, because suddenly the position he thought gave him all the control becomes a dance of two people challenging and seducing each other. It becomes a game, and men love games in the bedroom. They love the feeling of being surprised, of not knowing what's coming next. When you bring that energy into doggy style, you transform it from just another position into an unforgettable experience that bonds you both emotionally and physically. Now let's get into something most women never think about, the way doggy style amplifies his sense of possession. Yes, I said possession, not in a creepy, unhealthy way, but in the way that a man wants to feel like you are his in that moment. That's why he grips your hips, holds your waist, sometimes even presses his chest against your back, because in his mind, he's claiming you. And while that might sound primal or even territorial, here's the truth. Men crave the feeling of having their woman, not owning, but having, like, she is with me. She is mine in this moment. And when you allow that, when you lean into that energy, it reassures him on the deepest level. It makes him feel safe in the relationship, because suddenly he doesn't have to wonder if you're holding back, if you're halfway in. He knows, because your body is telling him that you're his fully and completely, at least in that moment. And ladies, here's a secret. When you let him feel that way, he doesn't just take more. he actually gives more. A man who feels he has you in the bedroom will bend over backwards to keep you outside of it. He'll protect you, prioritize you, cherish you. Why? Because in his mind, you've given him something no other woman has the permission to see you, to take you, to lose himself in you without fear of rejection or shame that is addictive to a man. Now, here's a shift. Sometimes when he wants doggy style, it's not about him at all. It's about you. Men know this position is one that many women secretly love because it hits deeper, it stimulates in ways other positions don't, and it allows you to let go. If he's asking for it, it could mean he's tuned into what gets you going. He might have noticed how your breathing changes when he takes you this way. He might have noticed how you climax differently, more intensely. So if he's choosing this often, it might actually mean he's paying attention. It might mean he wants to give you that release because watching you lose yourself in pleasure is his greatest reward. And let's be honest, some men also use doggy style as their way of testing where you are with them emotionally. Think about it, it's a vulnerable position for you. You're exposed. You're letting him see and touch you without the shield of eye contact. If you relax into it, if you even initiate it sometimes, he interprets that as a sign of deep trust. He thinks she's not holding back, she's not guarded, she's mine. That trust builds his confidence, not just in the bedroom, but in the relationship as a whole. It reassures him that he's not going to lose you, that he doesn't have to fight for your affection every single day. Now let's touch on something a little heavier. If a man only wants doggy style, if he avoids other positions that involve closeness or eye contact, that could mean something too. It could mean he's avoiding vulnerability. It could mean he's using the position to hide, to stay in control, to avoid showing you his softer side. And if that's the case, you don't need to panic, but you do need to be aware. In those cases, it's important to balance things out. Initiate positions that bring his face closer to yours. Pull him down to kiss you. Remind him that sex isn't just about release, it's about connection. And when you do, over time, you'll help him grow into a lover who can be both primal and tender, both dominant and vulnerable. And here's the final truth. The one I want you to remember above all else, when a man wants doggy style, it means he wants you, not just any woman you, because this position, this angle, this closeness only works when he's truly turned on by the woman in front of him. If you're in his bed and he's craving you this way, take it as the highest compliment. It means your body excites him, your energy inspires him, and your presence frees him. It means he sees you not just as his partner, but as his fantasy. And when a man sees you that way, you hold a power in his life that no one else does. So don't overthink it. Don't worry that it means he doesn't want romance. Don't assume it means he's disconnected. Instead, recognize it for what it is, his desire for you in its rawest, most honest form. And when you embrace it, when you give yourself fully in that moment, you'll find that doggy style isn't just a position, it's a language of desire, of trust, of intimacy, of fantasy. And if you learn to read that language, you'll discover sides of your man and sides of yourself that you never knew existed. If you found this breakdown eye-opening, don't forget to hit that subscribe button right now. Every day we dive deeper into the psychology of love, attraction, and intimacy, giving you the secrets that can completely change the way you connect with men. So subscribe, drop a like if this helped you, and share it with someone who needs to hear this today, because your next big relationship breakthrough could be just one video away.